Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning, and happy Thursday. My name is Wes Henson. I'm the interim pastor at the First Baptist Church of Cutler, and I want to thank you for joining me today for this morning's devotion. It's kind of a balmy 55 degrees here in Carterville, Illinois this morning, and I know in some areas of southern Illinois it's a little bit colder than that, cooler than that. And Percy, their temperatures are always a few degrees below what's here in Carterville. I think we must be like the warm spot of southern Illinois, but whatever. It's a nice morning this morning. It's crisp, Jerry. It's a crisp morning, and so we are enjoying it quite a bit. But before we begin our devotion today, I want to ask you a favor, if you would. If you're watching this on YouTube, would you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and ring the bell. And if you do that, it'll help YouTube to recommend this video to others as well. And if you're watching on Facebook, please, if you would, if you don't mind, just hit the like button, or you can hit the unlike button. I don't care, either one. And maybe even leave a comment. That would be great. So I just want to thank you for that. If you do me that favor, I'd appreciate it. And that way Facebook kind of recommends this video to others as well. So that's a good thing. All right, today's devotion. Let's get to it. It's Thursday. We're just about done with the week. Maybe we're looking forward to the weekend, my favorite day of the week besides Sunday. So our devotion today is titled Riches at a Price. Riches at a Price. So conflicts over possessions oftentimes arise even in the best of families. And before we go any further, I need to take me a sip of coffee here. Family members may accumulate riches. You know, over time, we kind of accumulate things, just as Abraham did on his journey with God. We're looking back at Genesis chapter 12 and 13. And in chapter 13 of Genesis, we read that Abram was blessed with riches that exceeded what the land could contain. And so his family, like many families today, they began to quarrel over possessions that really didn't belong to them, belonged to somebody else. And sometimes, and probably you can speak to this, when people pass away, members of the family, other members of the family, get angry over the stuff that God had blessed someone else to possess. How many times are there even court cases and hard feelings over possessions that the loved one who's passed away possessed, and they leave them behind, and people start fighting over who gets what. So in Abram's case, while the family was acting ridiculously, there's all this tension going on, he reaches out to his nephew Lot to help resolve the conflict. So both the uncle and the nephew agreed that the best resolution to the conflict would be for them to separate. And so that's what they did. And they were able to get along better as one took one area, one took another area with their stuff, instead of having hard feelings over the possessions that they each possessed. So I'm going to share a verse of scripture with you today, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 verses of scripture, and it's found in Genesis chapter 13. So think about this. Genesis chapter 13, beginning in verse 6. But the land could not support both Abram and Lot with all their flocks and herds living so close together. So disputes broke out between the herdsmen of Abram and Lot. And finally, Abram said to Lot, "Let's not allow this conflict to come between us and our herdsmen. After all, we are close relatives. The whole countryside is open to you. Take your choice of any section of the land that you want, and we will separate." So here's the point of our devotion today. We're talking about Sunday morning. We'll be talking about Cain and Abel and that family conflict there, and how that resolution didn't turn out very well. But the point of our devotion today is that families can avoid conflicts over possessions by realizing that all riches ultimately belong to God. They are not ours to keep, but they are ours to be good stewards of. Okay, you all have a great Thursday. I hope the day goes well for you. It's going to be a good day. I think the temperatures are going to warm up a little bit, and we'll be making our friends down in Percy in the Cutler area pretty happy to have like the summer-like weather. But be aware, another cold front is coming in. And as we think about the weather, we do want to be in prayer for those who are in the way of the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. We have some family that live down there, and we heard from them this morning. The power's out, but they are pretty much okay. They will probably assess the damage as the light has come and to get out and take a look and see what's going on. But they lived in Lutz in the Tampa area, but they're doing okay. Thank you for your prayers. We need to continue to pray for them, and there are opportunities to help out. You can help out by going to the ibsa.org website. I don't have that link memorized, but you go to ibsa.org/about/donate. There it is, and you'll be able to give, and that's to Illinois Baptist Disaster Relief. I don't know whether you know this or not, but Southern Baptists are the third largest disaster relief group in the nation. They are behind the Red Cross and the Salvation Army, and so they will be on the scene momentarily. You can be sure about that. All right, y'all have a great day. Happy Thursday. See you again soon, and bye for now.